Hello everyone. How's everything? कैसे हैं सब? Welcome to another live. Fine. Okay, stream labels is on. Let's go get into game. Okay. देखते कब तक सोच रहा हूँ एक सेटिंग में कंप्लीट कर दूं बट बहुत बचा है दिन पूरा चला जाएगा मेरा पूरे दिन बैठे रहना पड़ेगा
Hello, Sid. Take a seat where you like.
Oh, this is तो लग नहीं रहा मुझे not record let's go make for the river 60 सबसे पास यही है 1 मिनट जाना पड़ेगा भाई लोग गेम समझ में आता 60 FPS बनाना कब सीखूं मेरी आँख आज यार मैं क्यों स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ मेरी आँख आज ठीक नहीं लग रही मुझे वाली
Where it is, the Black Shields took a hiding. There's some bearers in the oak.
Excuse me. Quentin.
Nah, not me. I'm here most days, don't worry.
अभी नहीं जानना किसी के बारे में 2 और सीधा ही 1 उसके बाद जाता हूँ उधर
Where was this?
Was that ramp?
यार कल जाके बाल कटाना है ओ मिल गया नाइस यहीं से है ना हाँ यहीं से सीधा
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Toggle? Shall we go and investigate?
Let's go. Whoa.
Come on.
Yeah!
अबे ये तो किया था शायद मैंने
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us.
No,
Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
You're finished.
Okay. भूलेगा कि मैंने एबिलिटीज कम करके रखी है ये कौन सा है
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
कहाँ गए वो दिन? इधर है भाई. चले भाई अच्छा नीचे ही है. जैसे पहुंच सकते हैं. बस पहुंच सकते हैं.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black.
And
I'm who? I don't why.
and I so I mean
Alright, this is the side quest anyway.
I can see we know what we got.
भाई इतना डायलॉग.
My friends and comrades.
अच्छा क्या स्किप ही किया मैंने. इतना डायलॉग नहीं सुन सकता भाई मैं. इतना ज़्यादा डायलॉग था भाई. इसका मुहावरा क्यों दिखा रहे थे देर तक. कहाँ गए वो दिन?
I'm not going to change his mind.
हेलो. हाँ.
बाय बोलो बाय बोलो बाय बाय बाय.
हाँ थक गया. ला 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 ला. Okay, let's go. डायलिमिल इन. इधर एक साइड क्वेस्ट भी है. पहले साइड क्वेस्ट करेंगे.
The finest.
Take a sniff, good sir. You drunk?
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up
Huh?
and vanished while my back was... I'd go...
अरे नहीं जानना रे भाई.
I'll s-
Ah,
फटाफट स्पीड रन. 500. हाँ.
Yeah!
यार मुझे चेक करना चाहिए मेरा
You deserve a rest.
Jeez. The 9 of knives. Bounty 10,500 or 30. Okay.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Let's feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. Come on.
Oh my god.
I needed that. Nice try. No good. Forgive me.
तो ध्यान ही नहीं था बिल्कुल और ए रैंक वाले को मारना थोड़ा मुश्किल यार Let's go. Oh my god.
Snap you like a twig!
अरे
Too slow.
अबे मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इसका हेल्थ है वो कितनी वो बचा मैं भाई
Soil and stone.
क्या कर रहा हूँ मेरा दैया न कितना है इतना बहुत कम डैमेज हो रहा है उसको एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम ये है इसको बाद में आके मार सकते हैं क्या करूं बाद में मारो क्या अरे हट गया.
Too slow. Nice try.
Let's snuff you like a twig!
Too slow.
अरे फंस गया.
Nice try.
फलाना.
Too slow.
अंदर अंदर सर्कल के अंदर आ. साले तू क्या समझ रहा है? इतना आसानी से छोड़ दूंगा तुझे.
Let's snuff you like a twig!
बचा बचा. दिया फिर से। हो। Like this.
I needed that.
Snap you like a twig!
It's a game. 5000 experience points.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Indeed. मेरी उंगलियां दुखने लगी.
Ready, girl?
उतर के जाना है क्या?
Be safe.
आज पता नहीं क्यों Nope. Does the area near Drake's finger Baker's asset? Oh, वो रहा.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread, she was the only thing that could fill, but now she's gone. What am I supposed to do? I ask her.
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what...
What use is proofing... Wait. You've opened my eyes!
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll beat.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit up, though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready.
I dare say it is.
Just look at her steeple peaks. Her true, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the... And look, inside. She's filled to... Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're wrong. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
हो गया तुम लोग का वेस्ट कर रहे हैं मेरा साले
Now, Dusan, I know you're...
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
देखा लाइट गिर रहा है यहाँ से वहाँ Stardust.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Thanks, Gal. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Stand. Ukaba. हमेशा एक ही ऐसा कुछ होता है जिसकी वजह से मटर कैसे ही तड़पाओगे लगा दो पल में पिघल जाओगे
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on. Good girl.
पल में पिघल जाओगे
Straight home now.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Here, before we...
आधे घंटे हो गए भाई पता भी नहीं चला क्या वो एक बॉस मारना
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that. And there's still... Those shoulders of yours starting to feel... Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some... You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
वो भी नाम इस पे डाल दिया भाई
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need, and I'll keep safe in the knowledge that I have a whole... Thanks to you.
चलो यार ओडिन और बहामत रह गए हैं पेलना है उनको उसके बाद वो भी है अपना टाइफॉन नहीं क्या नाम है इसका अल्टीमा
Right. That's enough soppy shite for what. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hat.
You go on ahead. And try to get some...
Oh, after Blackthorn gets...
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
बाहर डिलीवर करना है भैंस ओके और कुछ तो नहीं है ना चलो फिर जाके स्टार डस्ट डिलीवर किया जाए ऊपर ही बैठा है ना बैठा है
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Blackthorn ना तो बैठा है
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. It beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
भाई 500 एक्सपीरियंस सिर्फ क्या मजाक है भाई.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need.
कर लो बस.
Clive. Not saying Fordian, do you? Anything else?
Nah, brother. कैसे जा सकते हैं?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo. Mid hasn't been a
यहाँ से भी एक रास्ता बना दिया तो भाई जाना
Editors
पड़ेगा.
started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn.
Excellent.
So,
The helm for this we'll be repurposing.
salvage from the ruins.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
वाह भाई नाम तक नहीं पूछ ली मैंने.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Indeed.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. Mid said we might... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. The thing is, well, I
अब
probably
चीज़
should
lost
have
नहीं
arranged
है.
to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, it's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
I see.
चल बाप को मत सिखा. छे.
Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted... Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather my team and head there right away.
So, I'm so tired. मैं सोच रहा हूँ क्यों start किया. That's true. British shows.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
क्या बकैती काट रहा है? कहाँ है बे?
If you're ready, we leave at once.
हम तो ऊपर से जाना है.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind. All right. You deserve a rest.
वे लोग यहाँ से कहाँ गए? वो एक ही थप्पड़ में पूरा चला गया उसको.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Good night. अबे वो लेने ही नहीं दिया.
Anybody home?
अरे टेम्पो के बाद बालों की माँ बहन पे जाती है.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
हाँ. अरे जा जा जा
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered.
Excellent.
And just...
Right. Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship up, which is why you need proper a prism for the dragon's breath that's I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just...
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? Yeah, I've got all the details written down. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
ओह
Right
बहुत
away.
सारे unnecessary missions है यार. But just to get those nice boss fights यार, ये सब करना पड़ता. कहाँ लेके जाना है इसमें? Wow, buddy! Wow, buddy!
Editors
Wow.
started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
इस लाइट का क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
इतना fetching task नहीं वो fetch करो ये दो लड़कियां
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
Jill is always
I am
game.
sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
मेरे को तो Jill ही चाहिए.
So, Clive, who will accompany?
Archer.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
Dominant and stay together.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs.
Oh.
Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, Where's Jill?
Jill तो बगल में ही है.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
अभी पापी nuts. Papio वाला
You'll
nuts.
not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I trust it's all here.
लहसुन मिल गया. लहसुन.
How the hell is anyone supposed?
Buy, sell, or be gone. And if that's what you want, go on, take it.
ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है?
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Jill.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Yeah. ये ले. ये मेरा
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Sure.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
तो अभी बैठ के जितना टाइम लगता है उतना खत्म करूं. साला नींद भी आ रहा है.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Welcome back. I
उससे
hope.
बात नहीं करना चल.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
कुछ ज़्यादा close नहीं. They're too close to.
Oh, and Clive, thank
मेरे
you.
पूछ रही है ठीक है.
It was nice.
तेरा हाथ कैसा है?
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
तो dominant है ना तो उसका हाथ खराब
I
हो
was
गया.
enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
He cracked the crystal too.
अबे मैं कहाँ चला आया?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Mid hasn't been her usual.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
I hope तूने चारों के लिए मंगाया है.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay. I'm
Good
not
luck
getting
to them, I
anything
say.
anymore.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Of course,
Something
it's better.
tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
अबे जल्दी कर.
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oi, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
इसकी फेरने की inside quest. I'm sorry. बस और कहीं है कि सिर्फ इधर ही है आदम को छोरे छोरे ओ बाकी छोरे अगर गरिया करो ना 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 हसवार हसाया करो ना 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 ना
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you don't mind to.
Let's hear it.
love probably.
जानना ही नहीं, मेरे को जानना ही नहीं,
Not
जानना ही नहीं है.
All right.
No need. I am done talking with you guys. Steve's hard mode to locate the bomb king. Damn it, dude.
Think Mid might need some help.
नहीं जानना मुझे मेरे को क्या जरूरत है क्या नहीं जरूरत है, मैं देख लूँगा, तू अपना काम कर ले. भाई नेक्टर भाई जरा बता दो यार. Are you on the hunt for Bomb King Cooper? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. हाँ, इसको तो भर चुका हूँ मैं. LOL dude. अरे बॉम्ब को तो मार चुका हूँ. जी आज हाँ जी, अब क्या करूँ मैं. क्या हो गया दिल के. Wow, this is Ariman. This is Bomb King. तो वही Bomb King फर्स्ट दिखा रहा था. B है ये तो. हम A कर चुके हैं, ये B बता रहा है. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her. Steaming from the grove, the soldier later identified the creature in Almanac. But what form in answer that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Location: the Croc, Sandbrack. इधर है ये बेटी. Croc बोला ना इसने. ऐसे नाम का तो कुछ नहीं है इधर. हाय 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 हाय. और भी कुछ है क्या? सैनब्रैक दिखाई दे रहा है. सदर्न सैनब्रैक. द क्रॉक चाहिए ना मुझे. सेंट्रल सैनब्रैक इधर है ये. ये क्यों इसका बॉम्ब किंग क्वेश्चन सैंड अबे हराम जादो ये पता है सैंड ड्रैगन्स एरी द नॉर्थ ऑफ द इंपीरियल चेस ड्रैगन्स एरी नॉर्थ ऑफ द ओके इधर है इसको मार्क कैसे करूं मैं
Ready, go?
अच्छा रास्ता है
You deserve a rest.
I'll take care of that.
Where's the damn bomb king, dude? North बोला भाई इसने क्या मजाक है ये माँ मेरा दिल भाई किसी को क्या पता है बहुत सारे स्ट्रीमर्स को देखता हूँ ठीक है इंडिया के बहुत सारे स्ट्रीमर्स को देखता हूँ और पता है उसमें मैंने कई लोग को देखा है कि बोलते हैं इंडिया में कोई ये स्ट्रीम नहीं करता वो स्ट्रीम नहीं करता सब एक ही चीज़ स्ट्रीम करते रहते हैं कोई वैरायटी स्ट्रीम नहीं करता भाई वैरायटी जो स्ट्रीम करते हैं उसको देखता कौन है जरा मुझे बताना कोई ढूंढने की भी कोशिश करता है वैरायटी स्ट्रीमर्स को हाँ करता है क्या ऑफकोर्स मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्योंकि दिस इज नॉट माय परमानेंट थिंग
I can walk from here.
बड़ी बड़ी बातें बड़ा पाव खाते
You deserve a rest.
I'll take care of it. B.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Titan! Too slow.
Okay. कुछ ना कुछ किया ही जा रहा है। मैं क्या करूँ फिर?
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
तेरे साइड क्वेस्ट भी आ गया अब नहीं आई थिंक उसी का है कुछ
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
ये इतना गंदा आर्किटेक्ट है ना ये शिप का साला हर चीज के लिए इतना भागना पड़ता है यहाँ से वहाँ
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Huh? What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and a lot. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll...
Well...
That's the spirit!
ये अभी ना बात सही 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 साइड क्वेस्ट की मैंने
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah. चार से छः तीन से और तीन बस increase नहीं but I'll take it. It's something.
I think Mid might need some help.
अबे कर तो रहा हूँ गाड़ दे दूँ रुक भाई ऑटो मैं आता हूँ वापस
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
भाई एक तो जब भी गाना चेंज करे वापस इसी भी गाने पे आ जाता है क्या फायदा चेंज करके? Oh, Chichi.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
Hey, enemy charges magic spells and maintain the charge until trigger unless the everyday charge magic is slide. Increase limit generation amount but when dealing damage. Taking damage. अबे होता है ऑलरेडी इतना फटाफट होता है. छामटे है क्या छामटे? पोशन भर लेता हूँ.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'll rob you.
You'll not find a better price than that.
बहुत कुछ खरीद लिया भाई. चल करने के में होगा भाई. Crafting. Oh.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Crafting.
Is that all?
That is all. Blackthorn, कुछ है क्या तेरे पास कि मैं जाऊँ?
What do you want?
क्या मैं गया ब्लेड अबे ओवर लेके वो. Enhancer. Oh, diamond sword +2. Oh, Pancho.
Don't waste my time.
Right.
You got the stuff.
A bone.
And?
I ain't have it, dude. I'm going.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Dobra bachcha.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Kabbam chai. Bol bhai.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
जाने दो ना भाई अपना काम करो ना मरने दो उसको नहीं जाना उसके बाद के उस पे तो क्या करोगे जबरदस्ती लेके जाते हो साला हर चीज में जबरदस्ती करता है ये बंदा
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just got some life in. But anyway, I was on my way up the... Got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention...
What tidings, Uncle?
Dear boy.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
ये स्टॉकर बंदा है भाई क्या
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some
Yay.
things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
ओह सब बंद है को मारना जेल आने वाले थे ना साथ में कहाँ गई तू क्यों आ रहा है भाग ऐसे
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
And just do it.
But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Sure. Always.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Sony. That was cool.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
कुछ आ रहा है क्या?
I know. The blight march is on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
मिला कोई आ रहा है.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Bahamut.
Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
चलो यार मदर क्रिस्टल फोड़ा जाए यार क्या कर रहे हैं यार क्या कर रहे हैं क्या कर रहे हैं क्या
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Protege. Ding 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 ding. इधर आइए प्रेम के बाद
He cracked the crystal too.
खुजली हो रही है मेरे को नाक में इस भसोड़ी को क्या चाहिए
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
A bone to pick. Bone. A bone.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
तब एक साथ कर दूंगा भाई साहब भगवान
I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at 'em. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
सबसे बात कर लूँगा मैं.
Blackthorn.
Not really.
This won't. I just wanted to ask how you're getting. You might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd looking. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck, man, you could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised it.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me.
And if you knew how to, we could arm the curse breakers with even...
That's about us.
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords, and we can't have our master blacksmith.
You're a soft touch, but I can't say I'm not great.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after him.
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight, which made it nicer.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me. Fine. If you stop, Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons, and he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was...
मैं क्यों सुन रहा हूँ ऐसे? दुनिया ने हमको दिया क्या?
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
दुनिया से हमने
They told me she
लिया
was building a
क्या?
ship.
हम इसकी परवाह करें क्यों? हमारा
How may I help
किया
you today,
क्या?
You earned this.
हुआ 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 हुआ.
Here you are.
ये 850.
Come again. I may have more for you.
You have more for me.
That's why I'm here.
Shh, Otto. Listen. I've some bad. It's maybe my fault. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna need help keeping it...
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. You know, he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
What?
Each. 5 million. Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always...
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord after the king's ransom we had off him. He deserves better than to see our begging. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents. A little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to what?
I know. Which is what?
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
बहुत हो गया. इधर कुछ करना है क्या? 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 ओके, कहीं और तो जा नहीं सकते, तो हम जाएंगे इधर. ईस्टर्न डल में क्या? चल, तेरा हाथ कैसा है?
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too.
Oh my god.
You boy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we're the only outlaws on the trail today.
Pichu है, okay. Kala.
Straight home now.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up at...
I take it there's danger on the...
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming...
Bata.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant.
How does a merchant...
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not...
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to...
You, however, Chuck...
Well, if I'm... I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of...
Look lively, you lot! We've got guests!
These must be our bandits.
बे स्ट्रीम करने तो तभी क्यों मुझे सर्दी होती है क्यों भाई कुछ क्यों नशे वशे कर Continue what?
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Fire. Okay.
Getting all of this out of here will be...
Seems we found ourselves...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine war...
You've done your part.
अच्छा तो गलत लग रहा है मेरे को बट ठीक है.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
गाती रहेंगी बहारें गाती रहेंगी बहारें.
Ready, go? Faster!
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
नहीं लड़ना मुझे तुम बेवकूफ़ों से. बेवकूफ़ कहीं क्या. ऑन होने वाला. कट स्क्रीन कट सीन. Oh yeah! यहाँ पे लड़ेंगे हम. Final sin. The Dalmatian Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods.
Gods are going
It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
क्या देखा तूने? क्या देखा? That's the mother crystal. थोड़ा आराम से बैठिए.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have.
What a freaking idiot.
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrek.
What a freaking idiot.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
Lols, dude. It was
Ere long, the
Clive.
Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm.
Dude, you're also going down.
Then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
You underestimate Ifrit.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Man can never be
The
God.
emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Bahamut, join my side. You shall be the emperor. एक चपेट मार साले को.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
को हराने में कुछ अलग ही मजा आने वाला है. मुझे कुक्का को मारने में इतना मजा नहीं आया जितना इसको हराने में आने वाला है.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You will trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
अबे ये पागल है?
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire. जानता है कौन है वो?
This audience is over.
इसको क्या लग रहा है? इसको क्या लग रहा है? ये ऑडियंस से बच जाएगा क्या?
The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
बहामत के बिना ये ऑडियंस से बच जाएगा.
Can't we have luncheon instead?
इतना उसको बोल रहा है वो. क्या लगता है इसको? कैसे?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Dude, this freaking
I have
asshole
suffered worse.
Woman.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
अबे वो सेवी प्राइम हो गया उसी में खत्म हो जाएंगे आधे से ज़्यादा लोग. इन लोगों को कुछ डर वर नहीं लगता क्या? वो बहामत है भाई. वो भी सुन बैठ के सुन रहे सबका.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
यार आप उन लोगों को दबाया जा रहा है बताओ. I know यार वो he has to follow the king or he'll be a traitor. Also execute कर दिया जाएगा और बहामत अगर वो use actually नहीं कर सकते वो बहामत use करके निकल जाएगा. Ambrosia.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Faster! Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Dude, is this really 60 FPS? I don't believe one.
More refugees.
One second that it's
And they're all
freaking 60
making for the
FPS.
crystalline Dominion.
It's like maximum
Because
45.
they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl.
The Boklad.
There are no crystals here.
You are.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Hello, Torg. Oh.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Goods.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come,
taste my peaches.
Huh?
They're sweet as nectar.
Okay, that's my buddy Goods.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Just
slow down, Good.
It's me traders. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a band bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
That chomu hai ye. अब इसके
Let's keep an
कब
eye out
साफ
for
करे
this
बैठ
red
के.
chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've not...
Bloody Crimson Caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Let's go, mommy.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
अरे रुक जा यार.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
Oh.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No. Oh.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Nope. तेरे पास क्यों आते फिर बेवकूफ औरत?
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
लिख के दे.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
वे अपनी कहानी बताएगी.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, The Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
1 day, 8 hours. Chobis, 8, 12.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture
10,000 symbol लेकर तो घूम रहे हैं हम लोग. Catch a thief. अरे क्या करूँ?
Out of my sight, wretch. I know you.
Wretch बोल रहा है यार.
Come on! Jug of snake spit for the road.
The
caravan stops next to the check.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the harder to watch your back. So not that they'd be...
मैं जा रहा सोने. मेरे को नींद आ रही है. वैसे भी दिमाग खराब ही हो रहा है मेरे. ओह, मैं बाकी का साइड क्वेस्ट कर सकता हूँ. तो पहले मैं साइड क्वेस्ट करूँगा कल. उसके बाद इसको कंटिन्यू करूँगा. अरे ये करे यार. क्या करे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. बंद करूँ कंटिन्यू करूँ. मैं इनका क्या करूँ. 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 मैं क्या करूँ रे. क्या करूँ. क्या करूँ. क्या करूँ. क्या करूँ रे. क्या करूँ. क्या करूँ. मेरी भीगी भीगी सी सपनों में बहके जैसे मेरे सपने करते बोले मन मेरा भी किसी के मन को. कल करते हैं. सब क्या Ouch. Elden Ring. Gran Turismo 7. FC24. Gran Turismo. Okay. Okay, 24. मेरे पास है क्या? I think PS Plus नहीं है ना? इतना डिलक्स एक्स्ट्रा एसेंशियल्स 3000 महीने का और कुछ है ही नहीं, है ही नहीं। अगर इसमें वो था ना ड्रैगन बॉल Z बुडोकाई टेंकाइची 2 मैं ले लेता। $500 महीने का भैंस की दिख रहा है। पार्टिंग गेम्स में देखो गोजीटा है 2% for Gogeta. Step into the Grand Tour. Step into the Grand Tour. Dragon Ball GT. क्या करूं इस दिल का मैं क्या करूं रे क्या करूं डाउनलोड हो रहा है क्या? ओके मैं इसको इंस्टॉल करता हूँ तब तक। थैंक्स एवरीवन फॉर जॉइनिंग। I'll see you all later then. I'll most probably करूँगा मैं। Okay. Bye.